You're losing money every day, and most of it isn't your fault. People grind, hustle, and stress for hours, yet bills pile up, debt grows, and opportunities slip by. I've seen teens and adults alike turn $20 a week into thousands just by applying a few simple habits, and you can too. Here's the truth: financial freedom isn't luck. Most advice is vague, outdated, or impossible to follow. But tracking spending, stacking smart habits, and controlling your money mindset compounds into real, lasting wealth. In this video, I'll show you exact, actionable steps to stop leaking money, build control over your finances, and finally turn hard work into results that actually stick. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll see money differently, and make it work for you, not the other way around. Money isn't the finish line, it's just the vehicle that gets you where you want to go. Too many people grind for cash thinking it equals happiness, but just look at characters like Tony Stark and Iron Man. He had crazy wealth but had to learn that real freedom came from using his resources to create impact, not just collect shiny toys. Understanding this flips your money mindset and teaches that finance tips aren't just about stacking bills, they're about building opportunities. Once you get this, you start seeing how money can actually work for you. Think of money like a hammer. It's useless if you don't know how to use it. In the show Breaking Bad, Walter White initially sought money out of fear, but the lack of purpose made it toxic. When you align your finances with meaningful goals, personal finance transforms from stress to strategy. This is why habits around money, like purposeful spending and investing, matter more than obsessing over income alone. With a strong money mindset, you see each dollar as a soldier on your team, ready to work for you. Here's the kicker: money is freedom in disguise. Look at The Pursuit of Happiness, where Chris Gardner hustled relentlessly, not just to survive, but to give his son opportunities he never had. That's the mindset to emulate. View money as a tool to unlock life experiences, education, and impact, not as the trophy itself. Financial psychology teaches that when we chase money as a goal, it slips away, but using it as a tool multiplies your results. Your habits around money now shape the freedom you'll have tomorrow. Practical step: start using money intentionally. Budget with purpose, invest in assets, or fund skills that grow your value. Think about putting cash into a side hustle or learning how to flip stocks smartly. Just like in The Wolf of Wall Street, the main character had insane cash flow, but the ones who leveraged their money wisely built lasting wealth. By treating money as a tool, not an ego boost, you automatically improve your financial education and habits. You start thinking beyond instant gratification and focus on long-term wins. And here's a secret most people miss: when you internalize this mindset, opportunities show up everywhere. Suddenly, you notice ways to make money, save smarter, and invest like a pro, because your brain is wired to see money as a resource, not a prize. This sets you up perfectly for the next step: tracking every dollar you earn and spend, which is where the real control begins. And in the next step, you'll see how aligning your spending with your goals can totally change your financial game. You can't control what you don't track, and that's where most people get stuck. Think about The Big Short. The characters who analyzed every financial detail spotted opportunities others ignored. Writing down every income and expense might feel tedious, but it's the first habit that turns chaos into clarity. Once you see exactly where your money goes, you start making smarter choices without guessing. Personal finance isn't a guessing game, it's a strategy, and habits like tracking each dollar are your playbook. Start simple. Grab a notebook, an app, or even a spreadsheet, and log everything for a month. Include coffee runs, subscriptions, rent, every single penny. Just like in Moneyball, where every player's stats mattered, tracking money gives you data to make winning decisions. You'll be surprised how many leaks you didn't even notice. These small insights compound over time, helping you redirect cash toward investments, skills, or experiences that truly matter. When you track consistently, you start seeing patterns. Maybe you spend too much on delivery or impulse buys, kinda like Tony in Friends when he splurges on gadgets he doesn't need. Recognizing these habits is huge because it's the first step to taking control. Financial psychology shows that awareness alone can reduce waste and improve money habits. Every dollar becomes intentional instead of accidental, which makes a massive difference in long-term wealth. Tracking also builds discipline, which is the backbone of a strong money mindset. Think about Breaking Bad again. Walter's meticulousness with numbers and planning created opportunities. That same principle applies to personal finance. The more detailed you're tracking, the more empowered you feel. You start prioritizing growth over mindless spending, and you're able to spot where to cut, save, or invest wisely. Your financial education improves naturally as a side effect. And here's the kicker: once you master tracking, paying yourself first becomes a no-brainer. You'll already know your cash flow, so saving or investing before spending feels automatic. It's like setting up dominoes. Once the first piece falls, everything else follows smoothly. Next, we'll dive into exactly how paying yourself first can supercharge your wealth, making money work for you instead of the other way around. Paying yourself first is a game changer that separates serious wealth builders from everyone else. Imagine the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner put his future first, even when money was tight. By setting aside a portion of income for savings or investments before anything else, you create a habit that builds wealth automatically. It's like planting seeds today that will grow into massive trees tomorrow. Financial psychology shows this simple mindset shift rewires your brain to prioritize long-term growth over instant gratification. Start small if needed. Even 5 to 10% of your paycheck can make a difference. Use automatic transfers to a savings account, investment platform, or retirement fund. Think about Tony Stark again. He invests in tech and upgrades before spending on luxuries. By paying yourself first, you're ensuring that your financial goals get attention before the distractions of daily spending. It's a foundational habit that improves your personal finance game almost immediately. This approach also protects you from lifestyle inflation. When you get a raise or bonus, most people splurge, like Rachel and friends upgrading her apartment immediately. Instead, funnel a chunk into investments or savings first, and let the fun money be the leftover. Over time, these small contributions compound into serious wealth, proving that habits matter more than luck. Financial education shows that consistency beats intensity in money growth every time. Another powerful tip: treat your savings and investments like a non-negotiable bill. If it's not in your budget, it's like skipping a mortgage payment. Your future suffers. Shows like Suits highlight how professionals prioritize crucial payments before indulgences, ensuring stability and leverage. This habit also improves your money mindset, giving a sense of control and confidence that spills into every area of life. You're no longer reacting to money, you're directing it. And here's the exciting part: once you master paying yourself first, the magic of compound growth kicks in naturally. Your money starts working while you sleep, invest, and live your life without stress. In the next step, we'll explore how even small early investments can explode over time, making wealth creation feel almost effortless. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Compound growth is where the magic happens. Your money literally starts making money for you. Think of it like Avengers: Endgame, where small actions by each hero combine to create epic results. Investing even tiny amounts early, like $50 a week, can snowball into tens of thousands over a decade. Financial psychology proves that starting now, even imperfectly, beats waiting for the perfect time. The key is patience and consistency. It's not about speed, it's about momentum. Start by choosing long-term assets. Index funds, ETFs, or dividend-paying stocks are beginner-friendly. Picture the Wolf of Wall Street. The smart characters didn't just chase quick wins, they focused on strategic investments. Track your progress, reinvest gains, and watch your money multiply while you focus on life. Personal finance habits like this not only grow wealth but also build confidence in your financial education. Every little step adds up faster than most people realize. Another trick: leverage time to your advantage. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. For example, investing $200 a month at age 25 can create roughly double the wealth than starting at 35, assuming a 7% annual return. Habits around early investment and patience are literally life-changing. Financial tips that embrace this principle turn money into a tool that works harder than you do. It's like planting a tree. You enjoy shade years down the line, but only if you start now. Also, compound growth isn't just for money, it applies to skills and knowledge too. Imagine Suits Harvey Specter building expertise consistently over years. It compounds into massive career leverage. The same mindset applies to financial education. Small daily learning about investing, taxes, and passive income grows into financial intelligence that far outpaces peers. By combining strong money habits with smart investing, your wealth potential becomes almost limitless. And here's the mind-blowing part: once you understand compounding, distinguishing between needs and wants becomes easier. You start valuing investments over instant gratification because every dollar saved today grows into much more tomorrow. Up next, we'll tackle how to separate what you truly need from what you impulsively crave, so your financial decisions become even sharper and more intentional. Impulse spending is a silent wealth killer, and most people don't even realize it. Think about friends. When Joey buys things he doesn't need just to feel good for a moment. Understanding the difference between what you truly need and what's just a want is crucial for building smart money habits. Financial psychology shows that instant gratification can hijack your financial education if left unchecked. Recognizing these patterns puts you back in control and lets you redirect money toward growth. A simple trick is the 24-hour rule: before any purchase, wait a day. Chances are that impulse buys fades away, like Ross reconsidering his impulsive dinosaur-themed purchases and Friends. Track your spending and categorize items into needs versus wants. Rent, food, and bills belong in needs, while the latest gadgets or fashion items often fall under wants. This habit not only saves money but builds discipline that compounds like investments over time. Also, visualize your financial goals whenever you're tempted. Picture yourself like Jordan in The Wolf of Wall Street, but instead of reckless splurges, you're thinking about your future assets, passive income streams, and financial freedom. When your goals feel real, impulse buying loses its grip. Habits like these reinforce a money mindset that prioritizes long-term gain over short-term thrills, making your financial journey more strategic and intentional. Another strategy: set a fun money budget for once, so you're not depriving yourself. Like in The Pursuit of Happiness, Chris Gardner enjoyed small moments even while investing in his future. This balance prevents burnout while teaching control. You start understanding that needs fuel life, but wants should only serve as seasoning, not the main course. Financial education combined with clear spending boundaries is a simple, yet powerful tool. And here's the kicker: once you master distinguishing needs from wants, increasing your financial IQ becomes much more effective. You'll have extra cash and clarity to learn about investments, taxes, and passive income. In the next step, we'll explore exactly how boosting your financial IQ can accelerate wealth building and make your money habits unstoppable. Increasing your financial IQ is like leveling up in a game. You unlock new powers and opportunities. Think about Suits, where Harvey Specter's deep understanding of law and strategy gave him a huge edge. The same applies to money. Learning about budgeting, investing, taxes, and passive income turns you into a financial powerhouse. Habits like reading, attending workshops, or following trusted finance mentors make your money work smarter, not harder. With a strong focus on money mindset, you start seeing solutions instead of problems. Start small by dedicating 20 to 30 minutes a day to financial education. Read books like Rich Dad Poor Dad or listen to podcasts on investing. Just like in The Big Short, the characters who knew the numbers could predict opportunities and avoid disasters. Financial psychology proves that knowledge reduces fear and improves decision-making. Every lesson you apply compounds your wealth potential and strengthens habits that last a lifetime. Another tip: don't just learn theory, practice it. Open a brokerage account, experiment with budgeting apps, or try a small side hustle. Remember The Pursuit of Happiness? Chris Gardner didn't just study opportunity, he acted relentlessly. Action solidifies knowledge, turning abstract financial concepts into concrete results. Personal finance becomes less intimidating when you pair education with practice, and your confidence skyrockets. Also, connect with people who have mastered money. Mentorship and networking expose you to real-world strategies and shortcuts that aren't in textbooks. Shows like Billions illustrate how access to expertise can accelerate wealth. Surrounding yourself with financially savvy individuals strengthens your habits and exposes you to ideas that make your money mindset sharper and more effective. Learning becomes both fun and profitable. And here's the exciting part: once your financial IQ grows, speaking life into your finances becomes natural. You start understanding the impact of words, thoughts, and beliefs on money outcomes. In the next step, we'll explore how adopting a positive, intentional mindset can attract wealth and amplify every strategy you've learned so far. Words have power, and that includes how you talk about money. Proverbs 18 verse 21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death," and that applies to your finances too. Think about the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner constantly reinforced hope and positivity despite extreme struggles. Speaking positively about money, abundance, and financial wisdom trains your mind to attract prosperity. Financial psychology proves that your mindset shapes your results, so start nurturing a language of growth and opportunity. Start small by noticing how you talk about money. Are you saying, "I can't afford this," or "I'm building toward this"? Like in Suits, Harvey Specter always frames challenges as opportunities, which changes how others and himself perceive outcomes. Replace negative language with affirmations that reinforce wealth, freedom, and smart financial choices. This simple habit strengthens money mindset and aligns your actions with your goals. Another approach, visualize abundance while speaking positively. Picture yourself like Tony Stark in Iron Man, resourceful, confident, and in control of your money. Speak as if the wealth you want already exists. It shifts your focus from scarcity to strategy. Habits like these may feel subtle at first, but over time they reinforce confidence, decision-making, and clarity in personal finance. Every word you choose impacts your financial behavior. Also, combine positive speech with action. Write down goals, talk about investments, or discuss financial plans with mentors. In The Wolf of Wall Street, those who visualized and discussed strategies consistently outperformed others. Speaking life isn't just motivation, it's a strategic tool that strengthens habits, builds financial education, and enhances money mindset in a measurable way. Your language literally becomes part of your wealth-building toolkit. And here's the ultimate takeaway. When you speak life into your finances, every habit you've learned, tracking money, paying yourself first, investing, distinguishing needs, and boosting your IQ, gains exponential power. The energy you put into words attracts opportunities and cements habits that last. Next, we'll tie everything together and show how all these steps create a financial mindset few people ever achieve. Remember how overwhelming it felt to chase money without a clear plan? Now you've seen that money is a tool, not a goal, and that every habit, from tracking every dollar to speaking life into your finances, adds up. You've started building awareness, control, and a powerful money mindset that can turn small actions into lasting wealth. The steps you've learned are practical, actionable, and designed to create real change in your financial life. But this is just the beginning. Imagine consistently applying these habits, increasing your financial IQ, and making smarter decisions every day. Personal finance doesn't have to be confusing, and financial stress doesn't have to dominate your life. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss tips that can transform your relationship with money. For those ready to take it even further, check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. This program shows exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Check out the material in the pinned comment for full access and step-by-step guidance. The knowledge and habits you've gained are powerful, but action is what turns them into results. Start today, take control, and watch how your money mindset evolves into real wealth and freedom. Remember, your financial journey is yours alone. Apply these strategies, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you for every step you take now.